Hello people there, how's it doing? So, I have a figure here. For the way you go into hospitals, you have car parks, you have public car parks, which you have to pay for. It's with you in every hospital around Ireland. You have to pay some kind of parking fee or something for the hospital. And that's how the state, really gets their money, Like it just shows here for a year in Cavan and Monaghan. This is just Cavan and Monaghan. I heard the hospital up in Loud, I can't say it in Drogheda. I heard that that's very expensive, but I don't have figures on that. Um, but I think somebody said it's ridiculous amount of money. But here in Cavan and Monaghan, 320,000. 300. No, I don't know. I can't. I'm very bad with numbers. It's putting it straightforward. But let's put it this way: it's a lot of money. It's 320,000. It's a lot of money. The government have owned a lot of money, just for a year. Like this is just probably just Cavan and Monaghan. Like this, public. If we're talking about Cavan, I'm not too familiar with Monaghan Hospital. But Cavan Hospital there is free parking in beside the accident emergency and everything like that. Just there, going into the main entrance of Cavan General Hospital. Then there's a car park up this side over there. I'm trying to explain, but you have to pay for going in there, and then you obviously go down this gates and you have to put in your money and everything like that. But it's always something with this government. They always want to get the money out of the sick people, and they always want to get something out of everybody. Um, it's just nothing's free in this country. That's as simple as that. Nothing's free. They just want to take every cent they can out of everybody. It's bad enough that when you work 6 or 7 hours a week, 6 or 7 days a week, and you pay, and now nearly half your money goes towards tax. They want to take the crumbs out of the rich man's pocket, or to give the people the crumbs out of the rich man's pocket, as they say. But I understand why. It's not cheap to one hospital is obviously the size of Cavan General Hospital and Monaghan Hospital. That would be huge. I think it was nearly 5-6 million or something like that was spent on upgrading equipment in Cavan and Monaghan, which is obviously very worth it. It saves people life, and I won't say that's a waste of money because it's not a waste of money. Um, it saves people. And that's just to me. That's as long as it saves people and as long as it helps people, then it's well worth the money. But it's just mad to see that they own this amount of money in just two hospitals. Like if you add that up for every hospital in Ireland, you have a big pocket, man, for the government. Like that's a good bit of money for a year. Just for a few hours. Like there's only a few hours in Cavan General Hospital you have to pay. Because the majority of people park their car in the town and just walk out because Cavan people, and people are like, that's where the majority of the money came from Monaghan people. Because Cavan people are too miserable. But all jokes aside, it's probably because there's a good lot of people I know who you go out for appointment in the hospital and things like that. They will go and park their car up at whereabouts would they park it? They will park it in Dunstores and walk out past the bus station and down that way past the Cavan Scouts, past the fire station, out that way, out the Railway Road. Out that way, out towards where Anglo South used to be too. They walk out that way, instead of paying for it. But I kind of see that point because it is expensive. Like when I was in hospital in Cavan, I'm rambling here, but when I was in hospital in Cavan, it was pretty expensive. Like a week, you would own a good bit of money, because obviously people coming in and out to me, they were paying for parking and everything like that. My family had to pay huge amounts of hospital parking and everything like that because they would come in for an hour in the morning. It's just take, just to see how it was. Then go home for a while and then come back and then go home and then come back. So that's usually it's a big amount of money that to spend in going out and coming in. So yeah. But anyway, sorry for the ramble. But yeah, just to say, thank you.